Hi, my name is Allison Edgerton. I've produced a few events and I would like to share with you today what I've learned from several graphic designers and screen printing shops about ordering t-shirts for festivals and other things. So, t-shirt I'm wearing is something we got printed for the Ganjie Spring Kickoff. It's a single color front and back. So that means it's one color only, right? It's only white, and then the shirt was green. And this is also that shirt, right? And it has the same color on the back. And the same color is important because the one color means that it only took them one color to print it, and that's super easy for them. So that means it's less expensive. So single color is the cheapest kind of shirt you can get. So this was the first year we had done this event, and so it was pretty simple. And then the next year, we kicked it up a notch, and we put together this, which has several different colors, and is, it's an illustration by Sunny Wong. And it's what was on our poster, and it's beautiful, and the screen printing turned out great. This was done by Lotus Mountain in Fortuna, California. And while this looks like it might just be a handful of colors, it's actually took their 8-color process because these greens have different gradient, right? It's a gradient, so they have to do different levels of green, and same with the water. And so if you're working with a designer and you want to limit the number of colors because that reduces your costs, you need to let them know ahead of time, hey, I need to keep this to a 3-color, because they can do creative things with that, but they just need to know, otherwise they have to go back and change things, and it's more time intensive. And then I also wanted to share this t-shirt. This was done by a 5-color process, and it has the gradient with the golden tarps and with the header, and then it was a single color back. The back is best single color when you're doing logos, because if you just do 3 colors, some of them will look right, some of them won't. But single color, it's uniform. And so I did also want to point out a shirt that I'm not responsible for Hardly Strictly Bluegrass in San Francisco, but something I like about their t-shirts is that they don't put the date on them. So they have this event every year, and it's done by like a fund from someone who had passed away. But they sell like 20 different shirts, but I think they sell the same ones every year because there's no date on this, so they could sell this. If they didn't sell it the year I went, which I think was 2014, they could sell it the year after that or the year after that. So if that's something, if you're looking into an annual event and you don't have the sponsors, because they don't have sponsors, so they don't need to print ones for individual events. But that is a way to think about it. So I also wanted to mention, talking about choosing a screen printing company, I would prefer local screen printers to the ones online, and I also wanted to say that you should talk to them about their quote. There's going to be a fee to create the screen, and that depends on the number of colors that will change the price. And then per shirt, there will also be a price. And so you can compare those, but you also need to talk about timelines, because different people have different equipment and can do things in different time frames. Like this Golden Tarp Award shirt was done by Matul River Studios in Redway, and it took them about 2 weeks to process our order. We had a couple hundred shirts, and and that's 2 weeks was fine. We planned for that. But, that means we had to have things in line sooner, and, just affects timelines. And so when we did the spring kickoff with Lotus Mountain, it took them 2 to 3 days, because they recently upgraded their equipment, I believe, or they have at least newer equipment, so they can produce these very quickly while still being a local screen printing business. So yeah, I think those were the things I wanted to talk about. I'd be remiss if I didn't thank Darius Sanchez and Scott Cocking for helping me learn all these things about t-shirts, as well as Lotus Mountain screen printing, Blackjack screen printing, and Matul River Studio screen printing.